Ever stare at a folder full of amazing photos, wondering how to bring them all together into one stunning image in Photoshop? Overwhelmed by the layer selection and just make it all work? Well, you are in the right place. Hey everyone, my name is Manoj and welcome back. Today we are diving deep into the exciting world of working with multiple images in Photoshop. Whether you are a graphic designer, a photographer wanting to create a composites, or just someone eager to level up Photoshop skills, this tutorial for you. I'm going to show you the essential techniques from efficiently loading your pictures to arranging them like a pro, understanding the power of layers and even some ninja tricks with smart object and layer mask. By the end of this, you will be combine images with confidence. So grab your coffee, fire Photoshop and let's jump right in. Alright, first thing first, getting our images into Photoshop. Now you could open them one by one, but who has time for that? The most efficient way is using a nifty script called load file into stack. So go up to file, slide down the script and choose the load file into stack. A dialog box will pop up. You will see an option to use file or folders. If it all images are in one folder, you can select folder and hit browse to pick it. For this tutorial, I'm going to use files. I will click browse. I can navigate to where my images are stored. I'll select few example images here. I will select few example images here. Let's grab this or just hold down Control key to select multiple files. Once you have got them, hit OK. You will see our chosen file listed here. You can also check attempt to automatically align source images. If you're working with photos for a panorama or a focus stacks, but for general compositing, we will leave it uncheck it for now. Then just click OK. And boom, Photoshop work its magic. And now, if you look at your layer panel, usually dock on the right, you will see each image has been loaded onto its own separate layer. Super convenient, right? Now that our images are in, let's talk about arranging them. Your best friend for this is the Move tool. You can find it in toolbar. It's the one with arrow icon, or just press V on your keyboard. That's the shortcut. With the Move tool selected, simply click on the image on your canvas or select its layer, the layer panel, and you can click and drag reposition it. See how I can move it top images around. If I want to bring different image to the front, I can just click drag its layer to the top of the stack into the layers panel. If I want this landscape to be underneath the portrait, I'll just drag the portrait layer above the landscape layer. You can also resize images by selecting layer and pressing Ctrl T for a free transform. Then just drag the corners, handles, hold Alt button to maintain proportion. Understanding layer is a crucial. When working with multiple images, think of each layer as a transparent sheet, stack on top of the another. You can control the visibility each layer using the little icon next to it on layer panel. Click the eye, the layer disappear. Click it again, it's back. This is a super helpful for focusing specific part of our project, seeing how different combination look. It also good idea to name our layer. Just double click on the layer and name type something descriptive. Trust me, when you have 20 layer 1 copyify is not very helpful. Okay, let's say you want to create a neat row of images or a perfectly center an element. Eyeballing it can be tricky, but Photoshop has awesome alignment tools. First, you need to select the layers you want to align. Hold down Ctrl key or Command key on a Mac and click the layer in the layer panel you want to work with. Or to select a range, click the first and hold Shift and click the last. For this example, I'll select all the layers. Now with the Move tool active, look up at your option bar at the top. You will see the little icons. These are your alignment tool. We have option be like align edges, align a vertical, center, align left edges, and so on. Let's try align horizontal center. Click it and watch. Bam! They are perfectly centered horizontally. You can do the same for a vertical alignment. There are also distribute option, which is evenly space out your selected layer. Play around with this. They are a huge time saver for creating organized layout. Now let's talk about real game changer smart object. So first we hide some layers. If you plan on resizing, rotating or applying filter to the layer multiple times, you need to use smart object. Why? Because they preserve the original image quality, allowing for a non-destructive transformation. Here is what I mean. If you scale down regular pixel layer and then try to scale it and back up it, it looks blurry and pixelated because Photoshop throw away data. But if you convert it to a smart object first, just right click on the layer, choose convert to smart object. You can scale it down then down again, then up, and it will always look crisp because it's referencing the original full quality image. You will see this little icon on the layer thumbnail. This also means filter applied to smart object become a smart filters, which you can edit or remove at any time. Super flexible. Want to blend images together seamlessly or hide part of layer without permanently deleting anything? That's where layer mask comes in. They are incredibly powerful. Select the layer you want to affect, then click add layer mask icon at the bottom of the layer panel. It looks like rectangle with circle inside. A white mask thumbnail will appear next to your layer thumbnail. Now here is the key. On layer mask, white reveal and black conceals. Grab your brush tool, shortcut B. Make sure your foreground color is set to black. Now with the mask selected, make sure there is a white border around the mask. Now with the mask selected, make sure there is a white border around the mask thumbnail, not the image thumbnail. Paint over the areas of the image you want to hide. See how the layer below starts show through. If you make mistake or want to bring something back, just switch your brush color to white and paint over that area again. It's non-destructive magic. One more quick tip for integrating the images: blending mode. In your layer panel, above your layer, there is a drop-down menu that usually says normal. Click on that and you will see whole list option be like multiply, screen overlay, soft light. This mode changes how the selected layer interact with the layer beneath it. Experiment with this. Sometimes a simple change in blending mode can create really cool and unexpected effects for combining texture or lightning. Finally, if you want to make a global adjustment like changing the overall color tone or a brightness of your composition, adjustment layer are the way to go. Click the half filled circle icon at the bottom of the layer panel. This open menu with options like a brightness, contrast, level, curves, hue, saturation and many more. When you add an adjustment layer, it affects all the layer below it non-destructively. You can always go back and tweak its setting in the property panel or even use layer mask on the adjustment layer itself to limit where the effect is applied. This gives you incredible control over the final look of your multi-image project. And there you have it, comprehensive guide to get started with working with multiple images in Photoshop. We covered loading file into stack using move tool, understanding layer, align and distributing the power of smart object and layer mask, and touching on a blending mode and adjustment layer. It might seem like a lot, but take it one step at a time. Practice these techniques and you will be creating amazing multi-image composition in no time. I really hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you have not already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future Photoshop tutorial and creative tips. Now I would love to hear from you. What's your biggest challenge when working with multiple images? Or what Photoshop technique would you like me to cover next? Drop your thoughts and question in the comment section below. I read every single one. Thank you so much watching everyone. Keep creating, keep experimenting, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.